A prisoner who took part in a revenge gang hit on a prison officer has had over 6 years added to his sentence. Samuel Junior Hutchins was one of 3 gang members inside the country's maximum security prison who took part in the attack that left an officer with cuts to his head, neck and arms. Hutchins was today sentenced at the Auckland District Court to 6 years, 9 months and 2 weeks in prison after earlier being found guilty of injuring with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. Our court reporter Edward Gay filed this report.
Details of the hit inside prison emerged for the first time today. Judge Claire Ryan said it started with the head of the Killer Bees street gang, Joshua Masters, having an altercation with prison officer Desmond Whaafoy in April last year.
Mr. Joshua Masters adopted a fighting stance. It was difficult to tell from the CCTV footage whether or not there was contact made between Mr. Joshua Masters and Mr. Desmond Whaafoy, or simply threatening and menacing words.
As a result, Masters was moved from the unit. A month later, Killer Bees members Samuel Junior Hutchins and Trent Wellington, along with gang associate Mitai Angel, planned a revenge attack on Mr. Whaafoy. The Crown's case was that the 3 made and sharpened 2 shanks and attacked the prison officer as they were moved from the recreation room to their cells. Wellington threw the first blow before attacking a second officer and leaving Angel and Hutchins to continue the onslaught on Mr. Whaafoy.
Within a very short time, Mr. Whaafoy sustained lacerations to his scalp, to his head and face, and to his arms and upper body area. Some of those lacerations eventually required numerous stitches. He began to bleed heavily.
Judge Ryan read from Mr. Whaafoy's victim impact statement that said the officer now suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder.
He's concerned about his and his family's safety because of the Killer Bees connection. And after the assault and because of the psychological and physical trauma he sustained, his personal relationship was significantly affected.
The judge said Mr. Whaafoy has not been back at work since the attack. Judge Ryan did not go into the full reasons for that. Mr. Whaafoy was also charged after the incident. Body camera footage from another officer showed him kick Angel as Angel lay on the ground surrounded by other officers. Mr. Whaafoy was charged with having intent to injure but was acquitted following a High Court trial. In sentencing Hutchins today, the judge acknowledged he was the only prisoner not armed with a shank. But she said since he had arrived back to New Zealand, he has racked up a lengthy record.
Between December 2014 and August 2016, a term of 18 months, you committed 23 offences.
But Judge Ryan also acknowledged Hutchins had arrived with no family support, little education and no money. The judge took time off his sentence for his relatively young age and the courses he had done inside prison to turn his life around. Mo te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Edward Gay ahau.